With trillions of dollars under one roof, as the Prime Minister described 22 CEOs in attendance to listen to him, he made a very emphatic pitch for Make in India. He interacted with 22 top CEOs of China and Hong Kong in Shanghai today. The Prime Minister stressed on India's huge potential for development during his speech at the India-China Business Summit. 22 billion US dollars worth of MOUs were inked after the Prime Minister's address. He focused on the need for better relations between India and China and constructive partnership between the two countries for economic development of both the countries. He will also address the Indian community in Shanghai in a while from now before he leaves for Mongolia on the second leg of his three-nation tour that also takes him to South Korea. The Prime Minister spoke of his personal commitment for ease of business for Chinese investment in India. He spoke of improving business environment continuously. He said, we've introduced GST in Parliament in a short time. There's allocation for roads and railways. He assured the Chinese of a stable, predictable and transparent investment environment. Let's listen in to Prime Minister Narendra Modi.
We have committed ourselves for creating and improving the business environment. I can assure you that once you decide to be in India, we are confident to make you more and more comfortable. Many Chinese companies have the possibility of investing in India to take advantage of India's potentials. The potential lies in manufacturing processing as well as in infrastructure. I am here to assure you that India's economic environment has changed. Our regulatory regime is much more transparent, responsive and stable. We are taking a long-term and futuristic views on these issues. We are going to develop smart cities and mega industrial corridors. For this purpose, we have refined our foreign direct investment policy in construction. We are modernizing our railway system, including signals, engines, and railway stations. We are planning metro rail in 50 cities and high-speed trains in various corridors. We also want to promote manufacturing in a big way, particularly to create jobs for our youth, who forms 65% of our population. Hence, we want to make things in India. For the purpose, we have launched a campaign called Make in India. Indo-Chinese partnership should and will flourish. I expect very good outcome from this coming together. We have complemented each other in the past. We can complement in the present and future too. As two major economies in Asia, the harmonious partnership between India and China is essential for economic development and political stability of the continent. You are the factory of the world, whereas we are the back office of the world. You give thrust on production of hardware while India focuses on software and services. We have rationalized a number of issues which were bothering the investors. In particularly, we are making the taxation system transparent, stable and predictable. We have removed a lot of regressive taxation regimes. In our very first budget, we said we will not resort to retrospective taxation. We are reducing the complicated procedures, making them available at the one platform, preferably online. Simplifying the forms and formats has been taken up on war footing. You are the factory of the world, whereas we are the back office of the world. You give thrust on production of hardware while India focus on software and services. Similarly, Indian component manufacturers have been mastered in high quality precision, and the Chinese players have mastered the art of mass production.
Now, there are major restrictions, major market access restrictions in China, especially in IT, pharma and agriculture. And India is seeking more ease of business in China. Headlines Today's managing editor Rahul Kanwal caught up with the CEO of Infosys, Vishal Sikka, in Shanghai after the Prime Minister's pitch. Let's listen in.
Marquee IT Indian company Infosys announced plans to set up a big center here in Shanghai. Joining us now is the CEO, Dr. Vishal Sikka. Thank you very much, sir. Tell us more about this center.
So more than 10 years ago, Mr. Murthy came here, and the Chinese premier at that time, Zhu Rongji, they started the Infosys presence in Shanghai. It is huge already. We have more than 2,000 people. And today we have announced our new campus that we are building here on our own real estate that we have owned. So we are the largest Indian IT services employer here in China.
So how many people will this center house, and what kind of work will it do?
Over time, certainly more than 5,000, and all development work for China as well as for the rest of the world. And we will also have a training center here of our own. So that's the first time that we are actually building a dedicated training center, education center.
How difficult is it for Indian companies to be able to penetrate the Chinese market, especially given language concerns?
I mean, there are many concerns. It is getting better, but there is a lot of room for improvement. But it is certainly getting better, and the Prime Minister's visit will certainly help.
The Indian companies have had huge concerns over market access, not getting the kind of access that Chinese companies get back home. Do you think some of your concerns are being addressed?
Yeah, for sure. I think it is more a concern of capability and competence, and the more we build that, the more. I mean, the businesses are certainly open, and there is a tremendous opportunity in the state-owned enterprises as well as in the emerging economic companies here.
Now, the Prime Minister is shifting focus from business. Now, it is people-to-people connect. He'll also be addressing the Indian diaspora. And joining me now with the latest is Headlines Today's Smita Sharma. Smita, the Prime Minister, there's a Gandhian Study Center that's to be inaugurated. The Indian community is with you. Describe to us the latest that's around you.
Well, Gaurav, it's going to be a wait of at least some 2 hours before the Prime Minister arrives here at this, in fact, Shanghai Expo Pavilion. Really, we are expecting a crowd of some 5,000 Indians to be here cheering for Mr. Narendra Modi. Of course, what is Mr. Modi's signature style? As you can see, of course, the tricolors have been hoisted around in this hall. Now, Mr. Modi's, these are the passes with which, of course, these people have come in here. Before they come in here, in fact, Mr. Modi will be heading to Fudan University in Shanghai. He interacted with students at Tsinghua University yesterday. Now, when he comes in here, that's the stage right behind me, the Indian Association of China. It's all set up. You can see the flags, the banners out there, both from India and China, of course. Certain gentlemen here. So, where are you from? Are you based in Shanghai or have you come from India?
No, we are based in China.
For how long now?
7 years.
7 years?
Yeah.
How do you think the Modi visit is going to transform India-China relations?
It will be a positive approach, definitely.
But is it anything substantively different, or you see a continuation of what has been happening over years?
Continuation of what is happening since last 1 year.
Right.
But even India has to learn a lot from China. We are progressing, but China is way ahead.
So what is the one thing that you would want Mr. Modi perhaps to take away as a lesson learned, the biggest takeaway from China?
Stop corruption.
Stop corruption. Remember, they are cracking down the whip on corruption. Corruption, pollution, two huge challenges for India and China. Where are you
Very
from,
good.
sir?
Yeah, we are from Hong Kong.
You're from Hong Kong?
Yeah.
Okay.
After taking the flight, 7 hours we wait there.
So what are you excited about Mr. Modi coming here?
Too much.
Excited coming from Hong Kong after 10 hours waiting and our flight delay 10 hours and we just...
Gaurav, I think we have to toss it back to you. There are of course compulsions of bulletins as well. I can assure you these chants will go on for the next 2 hours for sure, and we'll get more details for our viewers of course in subsequent bulletins.
Smita, for the moment, many thanks for joining me. Chants of Modi, Modi across Shanghai, where this Indian community is for the moment. We'll go back to Smita in a while. A quick break. Lots more coming up on the other side. Stay with us.